Hello, Jamie here from Inky and Scrappy, sharing with you today a card using Lawn Fawn's very special stamp set. I am starting with some ink blending on the cloud from MFT's Straight Up Rainbow. I am using Lawn Fawn's Hilly Border stencil. So I started with some mowed lawn. I'm coming in with some tumbled glass just to create a scene on my thought bubble. It was the biggest cloud I had in my stash, and so it had to work for my thought bubble. And the image I used on this was one that I created in my last video by masking and stamping to get rid of Munchy Mouse's strawberry and replace it with a cupcake. And so I'm just taking some various sizes of circle punches and punching them out for the rest of my little thought bubble piece. And then for my main card panel, I am just going in with a piece of pattern paper and I'm just adding some of that tumbled glass distressed ink to kind of tie and make that blue a little bluer and mute that white background on it. And then I'm going in with all of those stamped and cut images that I'd done in previous cards. Some of them, like the row of strawberries, I had actually used on a card, and that was the overhang. And so I always save big long pieces like that because I know I can probably use them in a future card. And so I'm using the little mouse that's carrying the 3 strawberries, and he is going to be thinking about what he's going to do after he's all done doing his strawberry harvest. Isn't that one of the best parts of, harvesting strawberries, is all the sweet rewards that we get from them? So then I'm just taking the rest of my images that I had already die cut and colored and building and filling in the scene here. And then for the sign, I am using the Your Berry Special. No, Your Berry Sweet. Sorry. The Your Berry Sweet stamp and adding that to my scene. And I kept this card fairly open-ended, so I can just send it as a thinking of you type card. It doesn't have to be a birthday or anything, particular. It's a very open-ended note style card. So when I had done some of these images, I had cut them out with the Brother Scan and Cut, and I did some of them where they cut on the line, and they didn't actually cut on the line. So I went in with a Copic black marker and just filled in that little bit of white so they look fairly seamless. And so I had figured out that these strawberries are the exact same size as the strawberries on the strawberry vine. And so I thought it would be cool, since they were already cut out all the way around, that they would layer on top of the strawberries on the vine really nicely, and it gives just a little bit of a pop to them so they kind of stick out a little bit more. And then I'll just throw that last one on the edge there, or the end there, to make it look like it continues on off the card. And then I will add in the little bee trail using the Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink. And it actually shows up really good in real life. You can't see it great on the screen. That's just kind of how it always is, I think. And then I'll clean off my desk. And then I did do a card base. I did a top folding card base for this one. And I did that off of camera. And then I decided I needed to add some glimmer and glitz. So I took out some Buttons Galore and More in the Ocean Waves mix. And I'm just picking out some of I was trying to decide between the blue pearl halves or they're like an opalescent blue gem. And so the blue gems matched better than the pearls did. And so that's what I ended up using. So I added 3 to the top and then 3 to the bottom. 1 on the one flower that's kind of right in the center there, and then a couple of other ones in the background. And then I will come in once that is on and add in some Dimond Stickles to the bee wings. And in the center of the flowers there. So that is my fairly simple card today, using Lawn Fawn's Berry Special stamp set, and the inside I hope today brings a sweet surprise. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Have a good one.